If you are single and searching and your irresistible lover quiz result is that you are dynamic, it means that you carry a strong blend of the core irresistibility traits. It means that you already carry a strong blend of all five. It means you are not one-dimensional and you don't lean too heavily on one over the other. It means that so much of you has already have already mastered to a high level each of those five traits. So yes, you can be appreciative, you are intentional, you are perceptive, you are peaceful, you are sensual, and you are full of life. And that is powerful. But we now need you to be mindful that being dynamic does not mean you have to be everything all the time. Use that awareness intentionally. The real goal is not to perform irresistibility. The real goal is not to be on at all times in such a way that it becomes a performance. The real goal is to intentionally create a love life that fuels who you really see yourself being and the life you're building. So see yourself clearly. Your range is a part of your gift. The fact that you have already mastered to a high degree all five of those levels of irresistibility traits is dynamic. It is a gift. That means that you have intentionally been putting in work prior to you ever even showing up at the Fantasy Love Code. And that is something to be praised. Okay? If you are a guy, that is something that you certainly do not take lightly, because that means that you have been highly attuned to who you are as a man, to what it is that you desire to be and who you desire to be as a man. And that means that you have been intentional about cultivating those skills. So don't take that lightly. Okay? We need you to release what doesn't fit. Now that you have really become dynamic, release performing excitement. You don't always have to perform like you are excited. Release proving you are always the fun one. It's not even about that. Release needing to prove that you're always a strong one, that you're always a loving one, that you're always available, that you are always fully energized, that you are always there and you're always a place of peace. Release the need to perform that you are always all of these things, because if you do not release it and you hold on to the fact that you've got to be all those things at all the same time, and you never give yourself the grace to be able to move through them or to experience a higher level in one trait over another, then your life will feel flat. You will experience that same level of flatness. It does not mean let them go to the wayside, but it does mean that you do allow the ones that want to surface at any given moment, allow them to surface, because you have mastered all five of them with a great level of intentionality. So when one wants to rise, it will not diminish the level of mastery that you have over the other ones already. And that is how you will allow yourself to keep the ebbs and flows of having mastered all five of these irresistibility traits. And then lastly, be who you really see. Let your dynamic nature be grounded. Let it attract love that can hold the fullness of you and not just the most exciting version. Let and allow yourself to truly attract a person that can hold the totality of who you see yourself being. You don't always have to be exciting. You don't always have to be central. You don't always have to be all of the things. Not to a level of such great degree that you lose sight of what you yourself really want or need, what you yourself really value, or what you yourself are to experience. Because one of the things that we have found when it comes to once individuals have mastered the ability to be dynamic, is that they have mastered it such a level that it makes it easy to overlook when you are not receiving what you yourself know you need, when you are not in a situation where reciprocity exists, and you cannot afford to be in that boat. The purpose of mastery is not to become a victim of somebody else's lack of mastery. Yes, you still give them the grace to be able to grow. But you do not have to be on at all times to a point to where you just dismiss everything that you yourself fully need. Until next time, be who you really see. It makes life worth living.